Objective of cleaning is not just to clean, but to feel happy living in the environment. Hello everyone, welcome back. In our last video, we have seen why we need to clean our homes or declutter our homes before Diwali, and why decluttering is very important. So cleaning can be very stressful or exhausting. So to avoid getting stressed or exhausted, you can start decluttering or cleaning your home by taking one room at a time. And even if you feel that one room at a time is going to be very stressful for you because of the time constraints that you have, you can take one part of the room. For example, so you can take even a small section of your room or a closet and clean it. For example, you can decide that today I'm going to just declutter and clean only my sportswear or my clothes that I wear for my office. So you can just concentrate on clean only that section. So this will not make you exhausted, or you will not get stressed. What will be our focus is that we clean our home, at the same time we have the energy to enjoy our Diwali also. For the same reason, what I have decided is that I'm going to take one room at a time. So today I'm going to show you how you can start with your bedroom and what are the things that you need to declutter in your bedroom and how you can clean and organize your bedroom. So let us start with your clothes first. So what you can do is you can just go to your closet and you can start decluttering your own clothes first. So there must be so many clothes that we have not worn for a year, or there are some clothes that don't fit us, but we used to love them and we still have them, hoping that one day I am going to reduce and I'll fit into that clothes, and so we just keep them. Let's face the fact that if we have not been able to wear those clothes for a year, that means we are not going to need them, or we need to rethink. Even if you reduce, someday you can buy new clothes. So please give it away or donate those clothes, which I always tell people that your old clothes can be someone's new clothes for this Diwali. Your inner wears. So that is also a part that we usually ignore and then we don't declutter them. So the third thing that you need to declutter is all the socks in your house or in your room first. So collect all the socks that belongs to you in one place and start with decluttering. So you can just pair them first and you decide, okay, if you're going to wear this, you keep it, or if you have not worn this for some reason or you are not going to wear it, then just give it away. And especially we always keep a single socks thinking that I will find its pair somewhere and then maybe I'll use it. But If you have not found its pair for more than a month or so, that means you need to just throw it away. So this is one of the area that you can declutter. Now the next thing that you can declutter are your bags. So you can declutter all the bags. So when I was decluttering my bags, not only my handbags but my travel suitcase or the travel bags, or there were so many, like I had so many sacks, my kids' school bags, or even for that matter the laptop bag, my husband's laptop bags, which I didn't realize when I started decluttering that there are so many bags that I have not used or I have not been using for so many years. They have just been lying on the loft. So when I decluttered, I just gave away all the good bags and I donated them. So this is one of the area that you can declutter. Another thing that you can declutter are the suits or the blazers of your husband. When I started with decluttering my husband's closet, I realized that there were many blazers or suits that he was not wearing and they were just taking up a lot of space in his cupboard. So I decided that I will declutter his suits. But what happens is, since this are very expensive, we don't feel like, giving away or donating it also. So I think it's high time that you should realize that if you are not going to wear it, let someone else wear them. And maybe you can give it to someone in your family. Instead of giving it to completely a stranger, if you're not comfortable with, you can give it to someone in your family who will need it or who can wear them. So you can do that. So there are many blazers that I found that, I can alter it for my son. So now my son will definitely is grown up and he can wear these blazers. So I decided that I will alter some of them to his size and my son can wear some of them and the others I donated it. This is one of the item that takes a lot of space in your closet and you need to declutter this. Yes, and girls, you need to also declutter your jewelry or makeup section. So please throw away the makeup items or products that are expired. There is an expiry date for all the products. Usually we don't realize that and we keep on using them for years together without realizing that they also come with an expiry, whether it be your lipstick or any other product. So that is one section you can start decluttering. One more item that needs to be decluttered from your bedrooms are the pillows. So we usually don't declutter the pillows. We use them for years together, and if they lose shape, we feel ki okay, we will just keep them. When some guests come, they will be able to use it. So we just keep them in the house. So please don't do that. We don't want to give our pillows that we are not comfortable with sleeping to our guests. So this is one of the things that should be decluttered too. So last but not the least, you need to declutter the bedside drawers that we have. Usually these drawers become a junk drawer. We just come and dump everything in those drawers. Actually, these drawers should have things that you may need when you are in your bed. So your bedside drawer should only have items that you will need when you are there on the bed, or maybe if you have a reading habit, you may want a book there, or your specs will go in that drawer. Medicines that you take before going to bed should be there in that drawer, or any cream that you apply can be there in the drawer. So make sure that your bedside drawers are clean and have a rule that they should always be clutter free. So I hope now you know what are the things that we need to declutter or clean in our bedroom. So what you can do is you can start decluttering one section at a time. So this will simplify your life. And yes, an important tip that I would like to give you is that don't wait for any festival or any special occasions to declutter or keep your house clean or organized. You can do this on daily basis. It's very simple. What I do is that I have made a basket. I call it a decluttering basket, which I have kept in a common area in my home, so that everyone in my house, that whatever they don't need or they are not going to use, that will go in that basket. It will save a lot of your time and energy in cleaning up your home or decluttering your house. So friends, I hope now you will start decluttering your bedroom, and most important is without getting stressed. So if you have liked my video or my video is helpful to you, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the like button. Thank you.